Almost 20 million people in the U.S. are visually impaired, and this holiday season, one local organization is highlighting ways to support the community and find the perfect gift. News Channel 3's Tori King has advice from the Braille Institute of Coachella Valley.
One local organization is making it easy to find meaningful gifts for your friends and family members who may be blind or visually impaired.
Sometimes they are not familiar how to be sensitive to low vision, or when they give it, can they see it? Are they going to be able to use it? Is it practical?
Some items include adaptive tools like white canes, talking watches, and even some kitchen tools with Braille lettering. Games with larger writing and raised writing make pieces easier to identify and enjoy with the whole family.
Little peg buttons that you can put on the microwave will be a godsend. I have a cane, but it didn't have the ball on the end of it, and the ball makes it so much easier, especially here in Palm Springs where, there's cracks in the pavement.
Leonard's caregiver learns that sometimes the best gifts aren't a physical item, but in action.
I would like to help him maintain at least as much independence as he can.
When looking for a present, it's important to keep in mind a person's abilities and interests.
So if we're buying them something for the kitchen, let's make sure it's a bright color kind of thing. High color contrast is really important to those with low vision.
Don't give a cactus because like myself, I always like to touch and feel the flowers, smell it, or touch it.
Consider supporting blind artists who make items with visually impaired people in mind. Gifted Back is an organization that benefits artisans around Southern California. Some of the handmade items they sell include ornaments with raised designs so you know exactly what's on them, mittens with Braille price tags so you know what size and color they are, and keychains in different shapes to tell apart your keys. The most important thing to remember about gift giving is that people just want to feel like they matter.
That means people cares for you. That means people really want to help you. And it means a lot.
In Palm Desert, I'm Tori King, News Channel 3.
You can find a link to the adaptive gifts online at kesq.com.